Francesco, the author of The Gingerbread Train, Santa's Secret Gift, and my newest book, Do You Like Trains? Now this time of year, being Christmas, it is all about gingerbread in my house. So today, this video is going to show you how to make the gingerbread train cookies. Actually, I've already taken the liberty of making the cookie dough to spare you the boredom of watching the mixer go round and round. And we're just going to roll out the cookie dough in this video and use the train cookie cutter that comes with the gift set. And I have some other cookie cutters as well that I use. So I have, as I said, I've already taken the liberty of making the cookie dough, and I do want to share with you my secret ingredient that I'm proud of. It's an ingredient that most people would not expect to find in gingerbread cookies. However, there is some logic behind it, I assure you. And guess what it is? It is an avocado. Avocados are one of my favorite foods. They are, I think, delicious and very versatile, and they are super healthy. So I decided to cut some of the fat in a traditional gingerbread cookie recipe that calls for butter, or all butter. And so instead of using 2 sticks of butter, I used 1 stick of butter and 1 avocado. So avocados can be used because they are a type of fat. It's a monounsaturated fat. It's a good fat as opposed to butter, which is a bad fat. So we have a little bit of the bad fat, but we also have a little bit of the good fat too. And it's a delicious cookie. So you would never know that there's an avocado in there. It doesn't turn your cookies green. And you can't taste it. Avocado really doesn't have a distinctive flavor. So anyway, it's as I said, it's a very versatile ingredient. So we are going to unwrap the chilled cookie dough, if I can get it unwrapped. And I have to warn you, it's not the prettiest color or the prettiest looking cookie dough. It has a nasty color to it. It almost looks like something your dog may have left behind. But I can assure you it tastes a lot better than it looks. So I'm just going to take a small chunk off the chilled cookie dough, and I'm using parchment paper, so it will be a lot easier to transfer to the baking pan. So I'm going to put a little bit of flour on the parchment paper so the dough will not stick. All right, now I'm going to take let me move this out of the way now. I'm going to take my rolling pin and I'm going to roll it back and forth this way, and then I'm going to roll it this way. The only thing with the parchment paper moves around a lot, so it is a little bit more challenging. You don't have to roll it out on the parchment paper. I usually roll it out on the cutting board first and then transfer it to the parchment paper, but this saves me a step. Now you can make the cookies thick, or you can make them as thin as you'd like. Of course, you have to watch the cooking time depending on how thick you roll out the cookies. All right, so I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to take the train cookie cutter, and this is a large cookie cutter, so you can't get a lot of cookies out of this recipe. That's why I make some train cookies. I press it down like that, and then I use some smaller Christmas cookie cutters, like a bell, Christmas tree, a star, and what in the world is that? I think that's not supposed to be in there. I think that is a rabbit. That's for another holiday. And I'll have another book about that holiday too. I do have, and I'm excited to have this one. This is a raccoon cookie cutter. So I got this to go with my new book because one of the main characters is a raccoon, and then I also got a squirrel. The other main character is a squirrel. So I have to have a squirrel and raccoon gingerbread cookie for this year. All right, so there we go. Let's see if I can get two. Yes, I can get 2 train cookies out of this one. And after you press the cookie cutter down, then you just peel away the remaining dough, which you will use again, obviously. Don't waste it. And you do have to make sure the cookie dough is firm enough to work with, because if it gets too soft, then it falls apart, and it's hard. It's really hard to work with. So here we go. Let me get this part here. And obviously, I'm not going to use all of the dough in this video because it would take a long time. So I don't know if you all can see this, but there is the train before it's baked. Now, because I already have it on the parchment paper, I was trying to make it easy for everyone. I'm just going to transfer this paper to a baking sheet, cookie sheet. Move it a little bit because it's... So, see, you just transfer the parchment paper to the cookie sheet. And then put it in the oven. That's all I'm going to show you in this video. The next video is the fun part, because that's when we get to decorate the train cookies. And it's a really fun family activity. And you can read the book first, and then you can decorate the train cookies. So for now, Merry Christmas, and I will see you in the next video.